thing that really stood out was the level of inequality, not in terms of like within the UK, but also from in terms of what is happening to other refugees like in other places versus the UK. Like for example, I was having a chat with a group of people, Syrians fled to other countries, like mainly in Turkey and in Iraq and Lebanon. It depends really, like, where you are living in the world in terms of access, where you are, based, sort of like where you are born will determine what sort of access you have.
It is different stories, different situations, but mostly of them, they are being connected by the fact they are suffering. And this suffering comes in the way from discrimination, inequalities, but as well for the own sense of loss. The feelings were the same: despair, isolation, sense of loss, bereavement, a continuous bereavement during all the year. And this project as a way of coping, as a way of expressing their emotions and their needs. The same political discourse, even some social discourse, is suspiciously alike I heard during 15, 18 years back in my country. My friends living in America, they told me, we used to say, we came from the future, but nobody listened.
This project has mainly taught me that, art is not only about creating patterns and making beautiful things, it's also about spreading love and happiness and making others smile. All the children all over the world has been through a lot since last year. Our weekly sessions from this project, I think they provide an emotional outlet. It's lovely to see what these sessions can do and what such project can do for children, for the community. It's amazing, and I'm very, very grateful to be a part of it.
I'm working with asylum seeker and refugee from 2013 as an interpreter, but working with COVID-19 Chronicles project as a researcher is great opportunity to work with amazing researchers, and I learned a lot from them. I also had a chance to get in touch with many asylum seeker and refugee in the UK and all around the world. I learned a lot from them during life under COVID. The project building solidarity, promoting a better understanding of problem being faced, especially about inequality and discrimination. Personally, I believe this project can make a change to show many documents to politicians and different departments relating to refugee and asylum seeker issue to review their policy and do urgent act to make a change for better life for them.
COVID Chronicles project gave me an opportunity to reach out to those who are normally voiceless in public. Often we address issues related to their material living conditions, but the project was a great opportunity to discover their creativity and feelings. Some women explained how badly they wanted to be heard. To be able to share their story was like a therapy for most, and they explained how relieved they felt. Women were also happy that someone cared enough to stay in touch with them during the pandemic and check how they were coping with the situation.
I've been working with asylum seekers and refugees since 2004, but working with the COVID Chronicles and collecting all these various narratives, stories, images has really revealed in detail the inequalities of a system which seems designed to demonize and isolate the asylum seeker. Having such a wealth of material enables us to see racism, casual cruelty, the ability of the government apparently to get away with illegal activities, such as putting people in the barracks, such as leaving people without money to buy food or necessities when their cards are not working properly, and to just dismiss any questions as if they don't matter, as if the people don't matter.
But what we didn't anticipate, I think, is how having these materials online would stimulate contacts from much further afield. That's what surprised me, is that actually people in camps, and the common theme is fire. And, you know, fire has meant a lot of different things in different artifacts. So it's meant the destruction of homes, it's meant attacks on LGBT, and it's meant, you know, the vulnerability of Rohingya, who are not even refugees, they're not even acknowledged as refugees. So I think that's been the surprise for me, is that these global connections, they were there from the start, but they were kind of, but now I think we're actually being contacted, and that for me has made a big difference to the whole idea of COVID-19. It's become truly global.